Sunshine in the rain.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's all the sunshine they're gonna get this weekend.
Boy, you will have to really work extremely hard.
No, man, you gotta have a balance, man. You gotta have a balance.
True, can't fight that. Balance is necessary.
Right. So we just balance up the thing, you know?
All right.
Right.
Go on, shine bright.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Music News. It's Friday, August 27. I'm Kishima Francis. Following an overwhelming amount of submissions, CEO of Downtown Entertainment, Joseph Bogdanovich, was forced to close off his offer to nurses early. In an Instagram post on Thursday, Mr. Bogdanovich, in a video, announced that he wants to give 50 nurses $20,000 each in cash for their contributions to the health sector. By Friday, Downtown Records revealed in a message posted on Instagram, which stated, quote, "Since the start of our Nurses Give Back campaign, the Downtown family has received overwhelming responses from nurses across the island," end quote. It further reads, quote, "We are currently reviewing all our messages. In an attempt to get these gifts to our 50 nurses before lockdown, we unfortunately have to cut off this campaign at 12 p.m. today. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Stay safe. We will contact our winners soon," end quote. Joseph Bogdanovich wills to assist nurses across the island came following reports from the health practitioners regarding some of the challenges they encounter while performing their duties. The healthcare workers have been on the front line since the pandemic hit almost 2 years ago.
So it's a challenge for so many of us, and like you said, the nurses are definitely on the front line, and facing so many challenges.
Mm-hmm. And not only that too, but also in addition to the challenges, like what it is doing to them as an individual, like seeing so many people die, seeing this situation happen, not being able to contain or control it, and helping your very own family as well.
I don't think they get immune to seeing death.
No, not at all.
And some of them have even contracted the virus. Sometimes twice.
And not only that too, Dora, but seeing what you see, knowing what you know, and still get up every morning and get dressed to do it all over again.
Takes a special person.
Takes a special
So that's
person.
20 grand there. It names Stop a Gap.
No, absolutely.
And much appreciated, of course.
And big up, of course, to Joseph Bogdanovich for always reaching out in issues and situations like these. In other news, dancehall entertainer Shensia is thanking American rap star Kanye West after she attended his Donda listening party on Thursday in Chicago, and a song she's featured on was played. Shensia is featured on a song titled Pure Souls that was played during the event. However, it is unclear if she will make the final cut of Kanye's highly anticipated 10th studio album that is now slated for release on September 3. On Instagram, Shensia wrote, "Pure Souls, honored to be a part. Thank you at Kanye West, #Donda, styled by Ye." Dressed in all black, Shensia joined Kanye on the steps of his remade childhood home, along with Travis Scott, Marilyn Manson, and DaBaby, among others. Meanwhile, Ramesh Major, the CEO of Ramesh Entertainment, in celebrating Shensia's accomplishments, shared a screenshot of a video call with Shenyang and DJ Khaled, which he captioned, quote, "When my idol at DJ Khaled speaking with my favorite female artist at Shensia, OMG, God is good. It's a wonderful Friday, my people," end quote. Shensia has been interacting with more international stars since Ramesh teamed up with US-based A&R Dizzy Cleanface to pilot the Shenyang Boss music career to higher heights. Dizzy Cleanface is no stranger to the culture, as he got his big break with the remix of Mim's hit This Is Why I'm Hot, featuring Junior Reid and Sham.
She's definitely rubbing shoulders with the right people.
With the right people indeed.
And you're saying that it's just a listening party, and we're not sure if the track with Kanye is going to make the album.
Exactly, especially because of how this album in particular, of course, Donda is the name of Kanye's mom who passed away, and he had a listening party before. There was a track with he and Jay-Z. We understand that Jay-Z's vocals was replaced on that track. So he's still working through it, dropping things off, adding things as he go along. So we only have to wait it out. No, we understand that the release date for the album is September 3. Knowing Kanye, September 3 will come and he will say, oh, September 23, having people wait even further. But what you know for sure is that he is highly respected in the business. He has a huge following and his people rock with him 100. So it's a good look for Shensia all in all.
I hope the track makes a cut.
Definitely.
But then there has been so many negative comments. Once those images came out with Shensia dressed in black. It's like I'm wondering, like there are some people that just sit down and just make up these things.
But do you see how the story went, right?
Right.
Because we have to use facts.
Right.
Facts of her being involved in Illuminati and selling your soul to the devil.
Right.
All of that, those are speculations.
And then bringing up her mom once again.
That is just crazy. And somebody on social media said it before, like, why sacrifice somebody that you love? Why not sacrifice an enemy?
Well, I don't know. I don't know much about those things. I'm just saying.
No, where people are talking.
Where them get these things? You know what I'm saying? How do you?
Conspiracy theorists will always.
It's a positive thing that is happening. And you throw it left field right there.
Completely left,
right.
as opposed to just being
grateful
for the woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's another one of our Jamaican ambassadors flying the flag high for Jamaica. And go ahead.
It is no different from when Rihanna came out and during her breakthrough, she had songs like Disturbia that showcase her in a goth kind of way. And we even see it with entertainers over her. Like people go through different phases and different stages, or not because you're aligned with somebody, it means that you are the same way. I mean, there is no proof. It's just baseless chatter, if you ask me.
Exactly. An artist's brain works differently,
Exactly.
Than a regular person. And this is just an expression of art. That's what I'm seeing. It's an expression of art. But I guess everybody's entitled to their opinions.
And look, she's going to change even more because, Dora, the reality is, as you grow and as you get exposed to the world and as you see different things, you tend to latch on to new things, try new things, or remove certain. And it's a part of the growth process in general. It's about evolution. It's about growing. Like we're not going to stay the same forever. I'm sure persons out there would say, boy, Dora different now because Dora not touch out on the road as often. But it's a part of growth.
But where she is now, she needs to stand out.
She needs to stand out.
So you can't do the regular kind of thing.
No, she needs to stand out. And not every mind will be able, unfortunately, to comprehend that because some people will say, why do you need to do that? X didn't do that, so why are you doing that?
Because you're not X, you're Y.
Exactly, and everybody's different.
Big up to Shensia, and like I said, I hope the track makes a cut. And that'll be another big one for Jamaica.
Same, sir. In other news, while Jamaica is on lockdown, some dancehall and reggae entertainers have already turned their focus to sections across the world that are open to the staging of live events. On Instagram, Shaggy shared a pic of his tour bus and snippets from a concert, which he captioned, quote, "We officially doing road. Last night was epic. Special thanks to Sirius XM and Pandora family for hosting us," end quote. Meanwhile, Chronix has shared via social media that he has an upcoming performance in Brooklyn on September 6th. In October, Coffee, Taros Riley, Tanya Stevens, TJ, and Ding Dong are among the Jamaican entertainers who will travel to the United States for the 2021 staging of Best of the Best. Other entertainers billed for the event scheduled for the Bayfront Park in Miami on October 10 are Spice, Joe Mercer Marley, Alison Hines, Skinny Fabulous, and Bunji Garling, among others. At present, the Jamaican government has pulled the plug on entertainment activities and implemented other measures to curb the rise in COVID-19 cases.
I'm sure they can't wait to touch the stage because that's their job, and being locked in as an artist who's usually, out there being on the road. I'm sure they can't wait to touch the stage.
Look here, people, they truly can't wait. And as a result of that, too, Dora, in the same breath, you're seeing where more entertainers are coming forward and saying that, look, I am getting vaccinated because I want to go out, I want to perform, I want to be able to do this or do that. So people are changing and tweaking their views as they go along when they realize what the expectations are and the measures that are in place. And like you mentioned, after being cooped up for so long, they just want to go out and do.
After a year and a half, some people going back under pressure.
A lot of who are loud.
Yeah, back under the pressure.
You never know. And Dora, it is time now. TGIF, Top Gossip in 5. No, Dream Weekend is being labeled a super spreader after COVID-19 related deaths and cases spiraling in Western Jamaica weeks after the party series in Negril. So we have to talk. TGIF, Top Gossip in 5. Who should be held accountable?
No, your precious suit, man.
Yeah, my precious suit.
You just say put on a green bandana, lose the race. Or come second. Come on, man.
No, Dora, talk to me a little
Green
further.
is not
How did
happening.
you make that connection?
Well, what else could it be?
Right.
You're on 10-5-4, right? And then 10-6 or something. It must be the green bandana.
You're saying that it was too tight. What you saying?
Possibly and the color and everything, it was not
in particular.
the right time.
It could be the color you're alluding to.
Not the right time. So it must be the suits.
But the truth is, there is also a report, right, where some patrons were quoted as saying that, they felt uncomfortable when they went to the event and realized that, according to these patrons, that the measures weren't allegedly tight enough and they saw loopholes. But ultimately, you in that moment had a choice, especially if you did not pay, if you weren't in the party and you didn't buy your ticket as yet.
But we've spoken about this. And even one of the suits who blinded us with some woolly colors one night, what he was talking about.
Yes.
Giving permits for these events. But we tell you, once the liquor reaching your head, that's it.
Game over.
That's it. Your body's thinking at that time about COVID more than just full joy themselves. And that's exactly what happened at Dream Weekend.
And there definitely should be some accountability, and like you rightfully put it, the suits should be held accountable, because at this stage you cannot feel like, you need to hold the promoters accountable because you grant them a permit. You also signed off on the measures that they had in place as saying that these measures are safe and can suffice.
Human beings need other human beings. You understand what I'm saying? You're at the party, you're going to want to back it up. You're going to want to, you've been locked in. You're going to want to get those oil out of your back. You understand what I'm saying?
You want a release.
You understand? So nobody not think about COVID at that time. Maybe when them reach home and a week after when them sober up, them say, right, I wonder if, at that point. So
And,
giving
and
a permit.
this is also how we look at it too, because even if you're saying that people going to this event needed to be fully vaccinated, and fully vaccinated people can definitely have the virus, not have any symptoms, and pass it on to other persons who are not vaccinated.
But the suits wanted to blame the people. So
Who were not vaccinated.
It's like some people no see the play though. The suits wanted to blame the people to say, okay, you went out and we freed up a bit, and then you went out, and then now we're seeing a surge in the COVID cases. So we gotta tighten the restrictions once again. And they played right into it. You understand? And then when you say you're gonna tighten the restrictions, you're gonna now say you can understand the hesitation with people taking the vaccine, but you're not gonna tolerate, people who are not, taking the vaccine. You understand? So people just fell right into it.
But in truth, we really have to hold these suits accountable.
But the suits, them, man. But I'm not understanding the lockdown. And of course, we always say, follow the law of the land.
Right?
You understand? Follow the rules of the land. Right? Don't be going outside. You're supposed to be in lockdown.
Inside.
But I don't understand. The virus, it's a 14-day incubation period, right? So you're locking us down on weekend, locking down businesses for 2 days.
And no Sunday
it's out of the thing. So it's a total of 7 days. So 2 weekend lockdowns, including 2 weekdays. So that's 4 weekdays for business. Great for the economy suits. And then you're doing another lockdown on one Sunday. So that's 7 days in total. So you lock, you open, you lock, then you open again, and then you lock. So I'm not understanding.
That's the thing. I never get the push and pull of the situation, because once you lock down and you see so the numbers have decreased a bit, and then you reopen only to do the same thing, to lock down, and then reopen to do the same thing.
But what is happening is that, for instance, now we're going into a lockdown this weekend until Wednesday morning. What is happening now? The road them ram up. Supermarket ram up. Mr. China smile all the way to the bank.
No, and the traffic is ridiculous.
Is crazy. I mean, in your own car, but then just think about people in the supermarkets, because we're going to have to binge eat at this point. You understand? So just think about when you see all the clusters on the roads. I'm not understanding. Forgive me for not understanding. I'm not saying what the suits are doing is wrong. I just don't understand. What is happening?
The suits are not explaining thoroughly.
Because you're locking. The only thing, this is my own opinion, is that you're now, when you do this, you're based on the speech I heard, you're trying to persuade people into getting the vaccine. So then you have a panic rush where people are getting vaccinated. That is what I see, and that's just my opinion. If you're gonna lock and pull, and then lock and pull, that is just what I'm seeing. You're trying to persuade people to get the vaccination.
Because there has to be a larger strategic policy or method in place, as opposed to just the lock and pull thing that we have seen with sections of the industry.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen the speech from the Belgian Prime Minister.
I have. I watched it in its entirety, and she had compassion. She showed persons that I understand what you're going through. She didn't speak over persons' heads. She spoke to people, and you could feel her. And sometimes with our suits, that is the huge disconnect, because they are not being genuine with the situation. They are putting on a show, and I think what we got from the Belgian Prime Minister was a human who understand that with humans there will be only difference is everybody will not be on the same page. However, this is the situation and I understand.
Right.
And not just to say you understand, but to convey it in a way where people truly know that you have their best interest. Right, and that was what she was able to convey.
Exactly, because the people them have questions that
they have questions
can't
she didn't
answer.
shy away from it.
Right,
yeah.
and I'm sure she has questions herself. Right, and she understands why people is hesitant at this point. But like I say, our suits now, them deal with things different.
Stiff. Too much
I don't know if
starch.
they're going to guard us to the sport of the people in the way they handle things, but you know, to each his own. You're in the seat at this point.
You know, Dora, that name that you've come up with is so fitting. So fitting.
Yeah. You know, it's just the suits, you know. And they won't be there long, you know, and the truth will come out, you know. The truth will come out eventually, because I can tell you this. Back in the day, them used to say you have to apply like shock waves to mentally ill patients to get them, you know, sane again. And people believed it. And of course it didn't work, right?
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Them even that people in jail for a little spliff, and now it's decriminalized after so many years. You
Time
know,
is the master.
So the truth will come out.
Now, on the international scene, Dora, last week we spoke about this, but guess what? OnlyFans says it has suspended its plan to ban sexually explicit content following an outcry from its creators and advocates for sex workers. The subscription site said in a prepared statement Wednesday that the planned ban was no longer required due to banking partners' assurances that OnlyFans can support all genres of creators and declined to answer further questions. OnlyFans had said last Thursday that it would ban explicit content starting October 1, blaming policies of banks and payment processors for the policy change. OnlyFans has become famous for a place where sex workers can get paid in a safer way, as well as a space for celebrities to interact with fans. Last week's abrupt change upset the site's creators, many of whom threatened to move to another website. The site has been tremendously lucrative for some people, allowing them to earn thousands every month. OnlyFans says it has 130 million users and 2 million creators who have collectively earned 5 billion.
Well, this is bad for my business right now.
It is bad for your business. This is why I had to convey the information, because after last week,
this is bad. This is bad for my Irie Vibes only. This is bad for my business.
Shall remember the name?
This new website that we were gonna build to facilitate all these people.
Look,
I mean, the angel cashed in and bought a new BMW.
Well,
so it must be good over there.
On the platform, I mean, it's good news for, you know, the angel, Maka. I think Aishana is on it as well. So what do you know? OnlyFans up and running again, and they want to just...
I'm going to be pimping you out over there, you know?
No, do it with Shane. Do it with Shane, though.
No, man, I think I'm going to get more money, man, with you know?
And not going over there. But just like you said, you know, it was a bad move initially, and, you know, they came to their senses.
Right. But this is bad for my business.
Who knows? Look, if Samsung had said that they weren't coming out with a phone because Apple is dominating the market, then there wouldn't be an alternative. No. And look, you have many people who prefer Samsung in comparison to an iPhone. So
I hear what you say. I hear what you say to me loud and clear.
Do your Irie Vibes.
All right, I got it. I got it.
Go ahead and do your Irie Vibes. You never can tell what that may turn into.
Well, you see, the Irie Vibes, let me just throw it out there now. The Irie Vibes only website will feature most of the staff here at Irie FM. So we're starting at Irie FM, you know, and then we take it globally from there.
What?
cannot manage.
Right.
You're on your own with Irie vibes. Well, this day in music, 1991, Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers' album Conscious Party was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. And celebs celebrating their birthday today are R&B singer Mario, fashion designer Tom Ford, and gospel singer Yolanda Adams. Happy birthday if it's a special day, your month at Dondora.
Yeah, kind of, some kind of way. But to live forever in our head.
Any birthdays?
I
don't even hear anything on your end. No extraness.
I don't have any birthday today.
Oh, wow. Well, happy birthday if it's your special day. We understand the circumstances, especially no heavy rainfall across the island. Cave Valley, I think, they're getting a lot of water. So people just remember to stay safe and stay dry.
What can I tell you? It's one of them. It's just, we're going through it. We're going through it, and we just have to be there for each other, you know?
Yes, especially no more than ever. Well, that's anything else you want to big up on your side, D?
So we big up everybody that's listening right now. Nadine from Florida, everybody that's listening. We're live.
All right, well, that's the 400 in music news for today, Friday, August 27. Remember to check out iriefm.net/ebuzz for more music news details. You can also check out Live at 5:45 for Entertainment Spotlight. I'm Kishima Francis. Big up to DJ Collision, keeping social media connected. DJ Sunshine, take it away.
I like new music. New